The funny part that I actually try to put this every single video, but this print works. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is VassaOlga. In today's video, we're going to be recreating this gorgeous makeup look, and I'm going to play with different outfits, not even different outfits, but with different options to complete this outfit. It's going to be casual. Yeah, you might say that this makeup is not really casual, but it's casual for me. Okay, so you can save the makeup for one day and pick a few things for my outfit for the next day. And one more thing, I have red eye. I don't know why it happened. Please just don't mind that. I don't know, I woke up and I had this red eye, probably some troubles with sleeping or something. And without further ado, let's get started. We're gonna get started with makeup. I promised you in one of my previous videos that we're gonna do full face sooner or later. So today is sooner, I guess. And I'm gonna use a little bit of moisturizer. I'm gonna show you the moisturizer I'm using because this is the first time using, that's why. I'm gonna see if it's good or not. Sun cream from Korean brand. You can use any sun cream. And the final step is primer. You can skip this primer. I know a lot of beauty gurus and makeup artists that say that, wow, it's really important, that's a crucial step. Honestly, I haven't noticed like a huge difference if I have primer on, if I don't have this primer on. But okay, for extra moisture, let's say, I will add the primer from Catrice. This is the Hydrator Plump and Fresh Primer. I'm gonna do a little bit of contouring, but you know me, I don't really do much. I'm gonna add a little bit here. And the tip of the nose as well as on the sides, just thin lines. As a matter of fact, I'm using some foundation brush to smooth everything, blend everything out. So this contour is basically focused on the cheekbones. I'm not going to drag this a little bit further to my cheeks. I don't want to add any more contour over my forehead because it's going to give too much pigment to my foundation. I'm going to look orange. And that's why we're going to stick to some really soft contour, nothing crazy. And I have some leftovers with like so much cream and moisturizers. That's why it's easy to do your nose contour with your fingers in case something isn't working. I want to add a little bit of blush, I'd say, to the trick where I'm gonna grab a little bit of moisturizer, a little bit of lipstick. We don't really need much as well because it's very pigmented. I'm using Sephora, and then I'm gonna mix them together and then transfer on top of my contour. We're gonna go to the same foundation brush to blend out the pigment. If you feel like you are a little bit like used too much, always use clean beauty blender to take off some extra shade. I'm going to a little bit different step. This is Essence Mousse Foundation, and I'm gonna use big and fluffy brush, grab a little bit of this mousse foundation, and then just start placing this everywhere because it just has a lot of color. And then when I feel like my brush is almost out of the product, I'm gonna blend out the foundation that I've already transferred. I really love this routine. This is probably like the routine that I've been using non-stop. I feel like with this foundation trick, it dries really fast. So at first, I'm gonna do a little bit of concealer. I'm gonna use today Sephora Best Skin Ever. I did a review in the previous video where I compared Sephora and my Essence. We learned the lesson. We're not going to use a lot of this concealer because it's just like very spreadable. By the way, I haven't tried this concealer with this foundation, so it's going to be something interesting because some products, they just don't really work together, or you have to make them work. It happened with my Catrice primer at first and Essence Mousse Foundation. I do believe this combination is much better. This concealer and mousse foundation, they're working really good, guys. So in case you have drugstore product like mousse foundation from Essence and maybe not really high-end but not cheap Sephora concealer, they're pretty much good together. I would still use a little bit of my Hello Good Stuff Depuff Eye Serum. That's something that I do every single time. I didn't do that last time. I wanted to test this routine without any extra product. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit on top of that concealer, my Sephora lipstick. I love this pink undertone liquid highlighter. Eye serum. I'm using my finger and dragging these products down. This time I used a little bit less product And I would do a little bit different routine. I'm gonna switch to a little bit different routine. My foundation is dry, so there's no point in setting this foundation with powder for now. So I'm gonna grab my e.l.f. contour palette and like soft shade from this palette, tap it off, and then place it over my contour. Okay, and we need a little bit over the tip of the nose. A little bit of blush won't hurt. I'm using my Shattered MUA Makeup Academy blush. I have to tip it off and then place it on top. By the way, I forgot about my forehead. I'm gonna add a little bit of the same shade over my forehead. Nothing crazy. It feels a little bit, harsh. So I have my powder. I'm gonna use the tiniest bit. That's why I really love this routine. And I'm gonna grab, tap off, and with leftovers, placing this on top of these powders. Now it's blurring this contour. I honestly just use a tiniest bit underneath my eyes. And of course, I'm gonna need a little bit of highlighter. This one is MUA highlighter as well, and I shatter this as well. And just a little bit of highlighter won't hurt. I want this, glossy finish makeup look. Nose bridge, I'm using highlighter. Let me set everything with the setting spray from Essence as well. It has no alcohol and no oil. I'm gonna dab everything with Beauty Blender so it looks nice and smooth. This is like a crucial step. So I'm gonna do my brows. First, I'm gonna outline. This is my regular routine. I'm gonna outline my brows. Fill them in with the same pencil. This brow gel has color. You can use clear gel. I'm gonna let it dry for a couple of seconds, like probably 20 seconds, and fill out some spots with a brow pencil from NYX.
As per usual, we're gonna get started with my NYX eye primer, the one that I really love, but I need to set this with a very beautiful but almost translucent pink shade. Then I'm going to this vibrant pretty pink, and I'm concentrating this all over the crease. So the point here is to make sure that we have enough color over my crease, and then was my weird attempt to create some shape with the paper. Then I moved to a little bit smaller kind of crease brush and specifically try to concentrate this pink on top of the pink, so I had some small spots with my skin like coming through. That's why I went over and over again with the color. Then really close to the lash line, I was experimenting with this black pencil, and then I wanted to create like beautiful liner shape, but at first you need to set this black pencil with black eyeshadows. And a little bit of the same color, like bright pink on top of that black. And as I mentioned before, that was another attempt to clean my pencil. I used this Sephora concealer that we used right at the beginning of the video. I used the same soft pink to smooth everything out, and then with my finger transferred this gorgeous velvet shimmers. I wanted to clean my brow bone, and you can see that it kind of successfully happened. And then for my lower lid, basically my waterline, I used brown pencil and repeated the same colors like vibrant pink, a little bit of translucent pink. In the inner corner, I added this greenish bluish shimmer and then blended everything out with the same translucent color. And then that's pretty much it. I covered my lashes, and this is the look. By the way, I put on my black liner, but I didn't record that, so I did it off camera. It's just, sorry.
Look who has decided to join us. My red eye looks like the perfect match for my pink eyeshadows. Yeah, it's scary. I hate when my eyes become red because every single time it happens, feels like I'm gonna cry. And okay, so we're gonna do something for my lips. I want to do something pink, but with nude. Okay, I'm gonna use NYX lingering lipstick. This is matte. In the center of the lip, I want to add a little bit of Sephora and a little bit of Matte 14 Sephora lipstick. And while my lipstick is wet, I'm gonna outline. This is the color. I'm gonna put on these crop jeans. The problem, they're a little bit too like loose around my waist. That's why we're gonna do this hack. I'm gonna put the bun behind the loop, and I'm gonna make sure that I have enough space. And I'm gonna put on my brown. Here comes my favorite shirt. I'd say this one has really cute stripes. You need to style this and layer this shirt. 100%. I don't actually button this part. I'm gonna leave it like that, like leave it loose. I'm gonna explain why. I have this really cool crop top, but every single time I try to put this on, it feels a little bit like, we need to add something more. Make sure that the color is visible as well. For this sort of casual look, I want to put my hair down. I don't want to do any ponytail. I'm gonna put on the ring and some earrings. I guess that's pretty much it. I don't really think we need anything crazy. These, like black, let's try. Probably is gonna be extra casual. I love it. What do you think? I have leather coat. This one's gray. I would need to clean that. I guess it's gonna look really cool on top. No, I don't like it. What do you think? This one. This is much better, guys. I love it. I have my second option. The funny part that I actually try to put this every single video, but these print works. So what can I do? It's gonna work with this stripes. What do we think? Well, I love this option a little bit more. This is the look. Super casual. Okay guys, and that is the final result. I hope you enjoyed the small get ready with me and tutorial at the same time. So I try to pre-plan this outfit for you guys and I really love it. It's so casual, it's so everyday, but it's just given that you put some thought in this look. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this black button right here. So it's given the detail. I don't really want to overpower my look with lots of jewelries. I told you this like 5 minutes ago probably. And then I love the look. It's kind of edgy, but it's not extra, I would say. I would definitely wear this as an everyday makeup look. I know it might be a little bit extra for some of you guys, but as a go out, why not? You can try out to work with this eyeshadows as a weekend makeup look to meet your friends, and if it's like a little bit extra, just I get it. But that's it for today. I hope I'm gonna see you in my next video, guys. Love you so much. Bye bye.